One of the easiest dinners to make for two people is a quesadilla, one of my favorite foods on earth. And the one I am about to make is ridiculously good. It's loaded with cheese and all sorts of other good stuff. And you can make it in one skillet, and it just takes one batch of frying the quesadilla. That is my kind of dinner. All right, I just cooked some little pieces of bacon, and they're just about to the crisp stage. So I'm gonna add some shrimp. Oh my gosh, shrimp quesadillas are probably my favorite. I have made them for years and years. Usually I'll do plain shrimp and cheese, but this one is loaded with peppers and veggies, and it's gonna be one of the best things you've ever eaten. All right, so I'm gonna season the shrimp with a sprinkle of salt, as well as some chili powder, just enough to kind of coat the first side, and cumin, just a little sprinkle. And then I just need to stir the shrimp around with the bacon until the shrimp just turn opaque. It's just gonna take a couple of minutes. Oh, these shrimp are sizzling and smoking, and they smell incredible. So I don't want them to overcook. I'm gonna take them out of the skillet along with the bacon. And as you can imagine, the flavor in this skillet is out of this world. And I know that because my kitchen pretty much smells like heaven right now. Between the bacon and the chili powder and cumin, my gosh, there's always one little piece of bacon. Ew. There, it's a happy ending. So now I have some veggies to add. I've got some Fresno chilies sliced, along with some jalapenos, some sliced half moons of zucchini, any veggie works, and very thinly sliced red onion. And just like I did with the shrimp, I'm gonna add salt, chili powder, and cumin, just so all the components of the quesadilla are very well seasoned. All right, grab my trusty spatula again, and I'll stir this around. I just need to let the veggies cook for about 2 minutes until they start to get soft and golden. All right, they are well cooked, so I'm gonna take them out onto the platter with the shrimp and bacon. Ooh, I love this combination. Alrighty, so I'm gonna turn the skillet down to low, and one requirement of a quesadilla, besides cheese, is plenty of butter. Ooh, just perfect. Okay, now with the butter sizzling, I'm gonna grab a big flour tortilla, and it's just the right size for this pan. And I like to kind of push it down so it really absorbs that butter. And I will start with cheese. This is Monterey Jack. I love Monterey Jack for quesadillas because it melts just so creamy and smooth, and it's mild. It doesn't compete with the other ingredients in your quesadilla. Okay, I'm gonna save some of the cheese, and I will add the shrimp and bacon. And you just kind of sprinkle here and there. You can be very methodical about where everything goes, but I like quesadillas to be more like life. Unpredictable, exciting. Wow, I talk to myself a lot. All right, so now the veggies go on, and anywhere you see a blank spot where there's no shrimp, you can just make sure the veggies cover that up. I really love a loaded quesadilla like this, where you can hardly see the cheese. The cheese is just kind of there as a binder to keep it all together. I'll sprinkle the rest of the cheese to make just kind of a light second layer. Goodness, this is gonna be so delicious. All right, I'll grab a second tortilla, just like the first, and it goes right on top. And again, just press it down a little bit. And now, I am gonna cook this quesadilla on both sides until it's nice and golden and the cheese is melted, and then I'll take it out of the pan and slice it. I'll give it 3 minutes on the first side, and then that's done. So now I'll flip it carefully, and give it another 3 minutes or so on the second side. Next, I'll take it out and put it on a board, cut it into 6 wedges, perfect to share. That is what you call a quesadilla masterpiece right there. My goodness. So I like to just serve the quesadillas for Lad and me on a board. So I have some regular salsa, some cilantro leaves, and a little bit of sour cream. Honestly, anything you like on a taco, you can add to a quesadilla. Well, there it is, shrimp and bacon quesadilla, just the thing for Lad and me, although I'd be happy to attack this all by myself.